with me. Because I was in Wisconsin one time at a church, and I went outside and I saw a young man living in the back of a pickup with a camper on it and just kind of hanging out. And I said, what's going on? And he said, I work here at the church. I said, what do you do? He said, I'm a janitor. I said, so you live in your pickup and you are a janitor at the church? He said, yeah. Kind of messed me up a little bit. I said, well, tell me why you're here. He said, well, I just got out of prison. And he said, Pastor lets me stay out here in his pickup camper and I clean the church. I said, okay. How long have you been here? He said, about 3 months, going on 4. I said, okay. He said, no, I like doing it. I said, oh yeah? He said, I wouldn't be anywhere else. I like being here cleaning the church. I said, okay. I said, okay. So I talked to him a little more and I said, tell me a little more about yourself. He said, well, my family was from New York. And I said, okay. What'd your dad do? What'd my dad do? Yeah. He started laughing and he hung his head down and he said, well, he was a janitor at the First Methodist Church in New York. I said, what? I said, whoa, now you got me. I said, what'd your grandpa do? He started laughing. He said, he's a janitor too. And I began to realize that in the old day, they used to talk about taking over the family business. And I believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that God has always intended for us as a family to carry on the family business. And the reason for that is the way we are gifted. The talents that we have within us, the God-given gift that you have in you. And your family has it. Now, we've come a long way in this world today, and we are a mixed up bunch. And some of it don't even